Hi, I'm Xiang. Today, let's find out if a Nomos is worthy to be in your stable.
Why do we automatically think that Switzerland makes the best watches? Some say Japan makes the best watches, while others say Germany. Personally, I am a fan of the German approach for making things to be as effective as possible without the distractions. Think Porsche, think Leica. Putting on the Metro, you'll notice its weight or the lack thereof, which makes this an extremely comfortable watch to wear. All-day wrist comfort is guaranteed here. Not something can be said for every watch. At 50 grams, it is just right without being too light where it feels like it lacks substance. The silver dial is much like a matte finish where it absorbs light instead of reflect. I do not know of any other watch manufacturer that has this on their watches. Therefore, it is definitely interesting. On the computer, a Nomos can come off as clinical or even boring, but having one in person, it is quite the opposite. The hands are impressively thin and sharp where they look very instrument-like. The finishing on this watch is something to be appreciated, and the user is able to read time easily. Something distinctively Metro is its thin bezel, which makes other watches look a little yesteryear. Turn the watch around and it has a large opening to its movement for the beholder to admire. I have to admit, it is quite the view, and polishing is extraordinary in its class of watches. Not only that it looks good, it keeps time extremely well with little to no deviation during its stay here, which makes the Nomos Metro the most accurate watch we have experienced. Complaints? Apart from the rotor being a touch loud for my liking and maybe a better strap can be used here, nothing really. Everything is proportionally placed, there is no unnecessary text to clutter the dial, and the whole thing is just properly put together. I've always liked the Metro, but I'm surprised to come to like the Metro even more. The 39 is recommended for a wrist of 18cm, yet it sits perfectly on my 15. There is a video on YouTube showing the quick release strap to come off easily with a yank. I did more than just that, don't tell Nomos, but nothing budged. Changing the strap too is easier than most wired style lugs, so there's nothing really to worry about. So back to the beginning, do you need a Nomos in your arsenal? For sure, it is a thing of its own. A Nomos is a different flavor to a Swiss or Japanese watch, so everyone should have one to call it a watch collection. Having spent 2 weeks with the Silvercut, I still very much adore the Metro family and would like one in a white dial, so find the flavor that suits you most. There is not just a Nomos for everyone, but a Metro for everyone. There are smaller, bigger ones and in different colors to choose from. I find people who buy a watch like this to have their heads above their ego. They do not conform to the norm and like to have an apparatus with as little compromise as possible. Above all else, a watch that is able to keep time well.
Thanks for joining me today. See you later.